Knight Rider was an American television program that aired on NBC from 1982 to 1986. It starred David Hasselhoff, the Hoff, as Michael Knight, driving the real star of the show, Knight Industries' Kit, a sentient car made from a Pontiac Trans Am. This show was all over the place in the 80s and the mid-80s. I absolutely loved it, as we all did. And we have been waiting way too long for this crossover from Transformers. So finally, Transformers has gifted us this beautiful thing. Guys, let's go get it. Let's check it out.
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
All right, guys, so here we are. We have the beautiful G1 inspired box. Absolutely love that. I wanted to show you a couple things on this here. We have the beautiful logo. 2024 Knight Rider Transformers collaborative effort. Beautiful. Right down here, we have the type of batteries that you need. So if you guys are thinking about purchasing this beautiful little guy, you have to get the batteries for it. You need 3 of these 1.5 volts. Pretty easy to find, no problem. Because as it says right here, if I can get it in there, there is lights and sounds. Now while I'm up here, we got the old kind of an inspiration from the old G1 days where you got a couple of quick transformation there to see how simple it is. And I understand this is actually pretty simple too. Yeah, we got the stuff in the back, the usual beautiful stuff on the back, you guys, tech specs and all that. And a little bit something I noticed here. And it's an official GM product. So that could be where the price point comes into play, but that's pretty cool to see that too, let's be honest. We've seen that in a couple other Transformers in the past. All right, guys, I'm going to open this thing up. Let's go. Beautiful. Love that. Love that. The old, that's from the old advertisement at the very beginning. Beautiful looking car. And this is a little bit bigger than some of our other collaborative efforts, guys. Say for example, the Back to the Future car was a lot smaller, the DeLorean. But I think they needed to make this a bit bigger to fit some of the electronics in there. I'm going to open this puppy up and you're going to see it in a second, guys. All right. And here's what it looks like out of the box, you guys. It looks gorgeous. Honestly, quite honestly. So, here's what we have with it. We have the instructions. Looks pretty sweet. Your classic. Shows you how to put the batteries in. I'll show you how to do that too. It comes with a smaller rifle, a larger rifle, and a wrist communicator. All right. Let me put some batteries in this thing. Let's show you how to do that. Okay, so right in the front here, there's 2 screws. And we're simply going to undo those. And we have batteries.
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference. KIT if you prefer. Hold on, this could be a bit bumpy.
Okay, so this thing has tons of sounds, way more than I thought. Very cool. Let's see how it rolls. Really nice. I don't want it to fall off there. Let's see some of the other aspects. We have these headlights pop up. Can I do it? Can I get them to pop up? Looks great. Looks great. The wheels are plastic, but I'm not missing anything. I just love that they're fully molded, and they even have some good details here. There is the Pontiac little triangles even on these things painted red. Really small. The look of this car, honestly, is fantastic. This is a really cool one. Obviously, GM had to sign off on this to make it look up to their standards, but it's a beautiful thing. Let me get this thing transformed, you guys, and let's see what it looks like in its robot form. Here he is, Agent Knight. He looks great. I love the look of this figure. It's absolutely wonderful. After I figured out, there was a little transformation gimmick or a thing that I just couldn't figure out for a bit, and every time I tried to move him or do anything else, something would unhinge. I'll show you what that is, and that was totally on me. But after I figured that out, this guy is awesome. It's a little bit oversized. I just love, there's lots of movement. It's great. It feels good in your hand. It looks great. Head sculpt is really nice. I just love that red. I love that red. It's really cool. When I first saw this figure in picture online, I was questioning the blue. Now in person, it looks better. Get the tint of these. Looks great. But then I obviously didn't get the obvious thing here, is that this is inspired by David Hasselhoff. I was listening to the Triple Takeover podcast today, and they had the designer Brian on, and he said that obviously that it was inspired by him. He didn't say him by name, but obviously, and when you look at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, the blue jeans, the leather jacket. I should have absolutely got that, and I'm totally daft. Anyways, that's on me. This figure looks great. I love the playability. It's really cool. Like I said, it's oversized. It's really neat. We'll check out that one little thing there. One thing I learned on the Triple Takeover podcast as well today is that the sounds that he does make, when they decided there was going to be a light bar, because they said, oh gosh, you have to have a light bar. They said, well, if you're going to have that, then you have enough room for sounds. So why not do sounds? And they didn't go to William Daniels. I don't think, at least. I think he's still alive. He's in his late 90s. You know, he was the original voice of Kit, and he also, you know him as the Mr. Feeney in Boy Meets World. And he didn't do that, but a production designer on the team went home and kind of did all these sounds, and he did a great job. It actually sounds like Kit. It has that like inspired kind of thing going on. The sounds also say it's Kit. The sounds were done a long time ago, I do believe, with the mold. And I think Brian as well on that same podcast, the Triple Takeover podcast, he said that because it was done so long ago, they weren't sure the name. Anyways, it's great. And I should also mention this one thing is that the windows, I was struggling with them earlier, even says in the instructions, just push down right here. And then you can lift them up. Awesome. Let's get some poses, guys, and I'll show you about that transformation I was talking about. Okay, guys, I'm going to quickly transform this guy. Probably fast forward through most of it, but I will pause. Like I said, that troublesome spot that was at step 2021 for me. Okay, now we're getting to that spot right now. So step 19 tells you to push this guy down, click it in place here, our head up. We bring the head up here. This is a bit of a swivel. Bring it down, put the head up, push firmly down right here. We'll click there, and that will allow you to be able to click this part in right here. When I couldn't click this in part in before, I couldn't pose my figure. It was just it was a mess. His neck was hidden. It was great. So that's what I needed to do, and that's where we're at. And so. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. If you like what you saw, press that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on Dan's Vintage Toy Chest. Until then, play on.